What is up, guys? Welcome
The
back to
snow
SoloScrolls.
tower
It's Eric.
lies sundered.
In today's episode, we're going to be
Kings
climbing the throat of
bleed.
the world to meet an
The
ancient
world eater
being
wakes,
who will give us more
and the
background
wheel
and possibly a
turns
shout
upon
to
the
defeat
last
Alduin. Let's get
Dragonborn.
straight into it. So, the last time we were here, we came in to the Blades
Well,
Temple
I'm gonna look
Sanctuary.
around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Um,
Yes, yes, that's an excellent
I think I was trying to finish upgrading my armor. So, let's go ahead and hit that up real fast. Oh, it's not out here yet. So basically, if you choose to side with the blades, they eventually rebuild this whole courtyard and it becomes usable. Um, but we probably won't, and you'll see why we won't be siding with them in a little bit. Um, so we're gonna fast travel, chat up with the old graybeards, and see what's going on.
sky. Guard you. Sky above, voice within.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
So in that case,
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, no, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paternax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Pt.6 can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Pt.6.
Bro, where? Oh, Colton, there's nothing back there. Oh. Is there a door? There is a door. I'd like to apologize for my outburst.
The path to Pt.6 lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look.
I will grant you my understanding, Redknight. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Pt.6 is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Alright, guys. Here we go. Should have had a recoil. Maybe. That's new. I see what he means by it's perilous, treacherous. What are you listening to? There's a lot of what you're saying. See the sword. It's not right.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmular waits. Fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a
Well, that's new. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for yes, they are very protective of me, Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should.
Well, we're gonna.
Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Dez, of fate? If you can see your destiny clearly, your sight is clearer than mine. Dahman, remember, Alduin also follows his destiny as he sees it. But I bow before your certainty. In a way, I envy you. The curse of much knowledge is often indecision. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kael, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jaw do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Sulyek. Pt.6. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kel, that Elder Scroll, back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
Alrighty.
Look, Thum.
Hell yeah. Alright, now we gotta jump. Let's... go heads for Arnagir, tails for Esbern. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Heads.
Alright, there we go.
So, you spoke to Pt.6. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout? So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll, you see. The blades were born of dragon-hating crusaders. They still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from whence it came. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now, they will do it again. With your help.
Yeah.
Wind, guide you.
So now we gotta jump to Winterhold. Yay.
Oh,
Why you up on me for?
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Alright guys,
It's almost
so
getting downright hot now.
really hoping he can get away with not having to talk to Feralda and using a spell here, because that would kind of defeat the purpose of using no magic. But I guess we can make an exception since we're doing it the one time.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
I got a pretty good load up for that. Just a question here. We'll get into that.
You'd have me do what? Join the college or
The
friends?
Dawn Guard quest will start. I think I'm gonna do this first. I kind of want to go to Solstyle and do that quest because that's kind of hand in hand with this. And then we can use the Dawn Guard because that'll give us the 2 of the scrolls that we need.
cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college.
It's in a book.
And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
An Elder Scroll.
Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Let's try it.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage.
Could ask the
If
Dragonborn.
you could
Could
cast
guide.
it on the seal here on
Still
the
think it's a
ground,
no.
that would prove your skill.
Or think correctly on it.
I look forward to it.
Actually, no, that's I don't
I
have
look
that
forward.
spell.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. If you can pass the test, then Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Oh,
Shivers! So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I got places to go, people to see. Can't be waiting up.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes.
I will not trouble myself with talking to her. Head straight to your kingdom. Whoops.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Alrighty guys, we're gonna go find Septimus Cygnus. Let's see what bro's doing.
Welcome to the college.
Hi, Maribel. So we put one of these. Is that the good water? Yep. Alrighty then. Oh, okay. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. What? No. Oh, there's no. Perfect. Alright. In terms of bro, never really left. He's just been a hermit. You remember how Rashab said they go insane? Yeah, he's not on there. Big ass Rubik's Cube.
Dig, dweller in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to... When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. And so they think. The ones they saw, the ones they thought they saw. I know of one, forgotten, sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp. Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls. Here. Well, here as in this plane, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men,
But he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach,
I don't
one
want to go.
yet lies.
I don't want to go there.
Have you heard of Black Reach?
That's gonna be a whole
Cast
video in
upon
itself.
where Grimmer City slept, the yearning spire, hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden key, Tower Zark. Of hand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the Tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
Oh,
Two things
Somebody
I
gotta
have
be-
for you.
somebody
Two
gets the gotta be right now.
shields, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and silent, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon, or inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Alrighty. Let's get to Alpha and then probably call it there. So Black Reach in itself is a very large scale dungeon, and I'd like to have a full episode for that in itself. It's not one of my favorite places to go. It actually scared me as a child when I used to play this. So we're grown now, so hopefully it shouldn't be as bad now. I do think what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna do some off-screen work and try to get this character leveled up a little bit so we can have some better armors. I'm wanting to get a hold of some dragon armor before we fight Alduin. Potentially get my alchemy and all
reforming
that
the
stuff
dawn?
up.
I've been looking for you. Looks like
So
that's it.
hopefully
Got to go.
by the next time you guys are back seeing this video,
Take care if you're
have
venturing too far
dragon
from
armor
town. That's a bitter wind
and stuff
coming
of
off the
that
Sea of
nature.
Ghosts.
So, and I'll probably do a couple little how-tos on getting your levels up to max level. And those will be in a separate folder from this playthrough, but it'll be the same character. I'm also thinking of going through and doing a couple of the Daedra quests, going ahead and getting a house or two on here. Overall, just trying to make sure that we're not being overburdened with carrying stuff all the time. And this also allows us to have a place to read. Probably try to do, so I think what I'm going to do for this character is just break down each part of the game individually. So we'll do the main story, we'll have some level max outs, at least the ones that I know how to do efficiently. We'll do a couple of the Daedra quests, like I said. Some of them are level locked, so we'll have to level our character to get those ones available. But definitely stay tuned. If there's anything in particular you guys are wanting to see, do let me know, and I can see what I can get into the works for you guys. And so, I don't want to carry this sword one-handed. Oh, and I did mention this in the last video. I will be doing a survival-esque playthrough with probably a Redguard build, and he's going to be a hunter in survival mode. Basically, we're going to be scrounging around everything that we will probably be making otherwise at least. That way, we don't have to worry about, you know, not having stuff, and it's also going to be a good way to make easy, clean money. At least the way that I would like to do it. Let's just go in here real quick. So definitely stay tuned for that, and keep your eyes open for the updates. I will have them posted on the story tab of my and well, I will probably record them all some bit in advance and have them dropping the following day. So again, just keep me in the know what you guys want to see, and we can get going. bucks as we make it. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Lydia jumped.
What is it? I know you were trying to keep it to yourself, Caesar. Always trying to keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, that'll wrap it up for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. If you like it, if you're sticking with the adventure and you like where it's going so far, make sure to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.